I got some elbow pain. Hold on. Oh, hold on.
Jamie, NatFit, since 2017, he's got big plans for the sport of arm wrestling. 2021, we're glad to have him on board. He's got over 20 different products that range from, kids to old people. So check it out. Jamie Shelton, NatFit. Bam. Dude, Beast Buds, you have no idea how much you've messed up.
Jamie did not want to be the second sponsor and for you to give him that introduction. What he paid for was for the Beast to say, welcome aboard, Jamie. We love you. The community loves you.
We do. Not just because you have Arm TV tattoo. He's a genuine good dude.
They don't make him any better than that dude.
You've announced again on the flyer in Oregon. You're telling me you can bring this same group together? John Brazil, Michael Todd?
No, I'm sorry. No, there is a surprise guest coming.
Surprise guest.
All of those people are coming.
John Brazink's doing it again?
Except, of course he is. That's my dog. You heard him before we got in the car. They're going to Oregon. It's all good.
Okay.
Yes.
Michael
Todd is booked. And the great Alan Fisher is booked. We are going to have an amazing.
I got to check on my kid. Hold on.
All right.
Okay.
Yo.
I'm 80% on whether I can announce that I can be at that event. 80%.
I don't care. Just keep it to yourself. Only tell me. And we will announce at the tournament that you had a flat tire on the way to the airport. There's no need to fill us in anymore about whether you make it or not. We will replace you in 1 second because you can only be there on Friday night. And I don't care about your camera. I care about you.
So what do we do about filming going forward if I am at an event?
It is up to you. I'm stating this right now. You are in charge of every single thing. I will never even talk to another camera guy in my whole life. I hate every camera guy. I'm not talking with him. I will not allow anyone to camera. If you come to this event, you have to put your cell phone in a locker at the fucking CrossFit gym as soon as you walk in. If I see someone make a phone call, I will tackle them if you tell me to. But I am not prepared to deal with it, Gary. I'm going to fuck one of you camera guys up, man.
I can't believe people are so pissed about it.
Accidentally, I'm going to grab one of you right here. I mean, all this beautiful stuff going on.
Okay, here's what I have to say. To say to the people who are so upset. So if I go film a nationals, I recognize there might be multiple camera people. I have to have permission. If they don't give me permission, I have to be in the audience. And if I want exclusive stuff, I recognize that I have to create it or be part of somebody who's creating it. So Albert, like Travis said, if you want coverage and not someone tell you what to do, produce an event. You go out and produce your content. I'll produce my content. It's like it creates more stuff. Why fight over the crumbs if you could go bake your own bread? You know what I mean? Like, I recognize it's not like it used to be. I'm not the only guy. And, like Travis wants to get paid to get out of bed, I'd like to have film something special to get out of bed. Anyways, okay, so how many? So we got one in Oregon. You told someone in Georgia soon.
I'm running. Yeah, I'm running. I told you this, episode 2. I am running I'm running the true state championships in every one state. And how
many sponsors can you get are you finding people like Lance at every one?
Yes. Yep. Dave Morocco will be taking care of Maryland. Morocco Stamp Concrete. My man said, you write your own check, sir. Write your own check. He said, it's been a great year. It has been a great year.
Is Dave Morocco going to be okay with me coming?
Well, are you kidding me?
He seems to not like me anymore.
Listen, unlike you, I can handle that shit. No problem. I will, not only will you be there, but Dave Morocco will have to let you have his cell phone to put in your bag. So you are going to be Dave's daddy through the whole thing. So yeah, no problem. Dave Morocco will be as equally amazing host as we have. Maybe not quite like Lance, because my man Lance is in a league of his own. However, Morocco will be amazing, as Sean McClellan will be amazing for us in Oregon. And so go right down the line. If I offer you one of these true state championships, it's because I love you. That's okay.
A few guys on social media, they're caught up on the true state champions.
Yes.
Can you just
of course they are. Do you mean clarify again?
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure you could clarify, Gary.
Yeah,
tell me, Gary. Gary, tell me what the true means.
The true means one.
Hey, bingo.
Every motherfucker knows that now.
And if they don't know it, every time you ask me, that's what it's going to say. I know that Oregon happens to be the one of the first ones. And if Texas wasn't put together so quickly, Oregon would have been the first one. I know that Jody and Denise and them just had the Oregon State Championships, and I do not care. I think that their champions are Oregon State champions, and I have no problem with that. We are also, hopefully, those guys will then come to this one, and if only one of them will then be the true one, I'm going to need to put one beside true, I guess. The true one state championship or something.
Or one true.
I don't know. Got you. I mean, I just want you to know that the word true, for all of you weirdos that want to take it and make it a Leonard and Denise revolution petition for disrespect and democracy across all arm wrestling fucking worlds, it's just not there. There's no story there, right? The story is that Sean and I are pumping out CBD all over the United States of America. Over 1,300 orders in a brief 3.5 weeks. We are fucking smashing it. And we are rich because of it. As you saw this weekend, I am rich. You saw me with the cowboy hat on, right or wrong.
Yeah. That's
so
look good.
Thanks to my new ties in Texas and my relationship with Sean McClellan, my relationship with Dave Morocco, I am rich, as you can see from this shirt right here. And we are going to do these once a month. I'm going to do these. I'm going to do 12 in a row, and then I'm going to do 24, and then I'm going to do 36 the year after that.
Okay, I'd like to talk about the single elimination event. It was pretty awesome.
It was, but please note, that was just a tester version, and each of those rounds will be best 2 out of 3 in the future. I just wanted to speed it up even more for the tester.
I have a request.
You mean you have something negative? Do you have something negative to say? Is that what you're about to say?
You were dealing with putting the names on the bracket. I love the whiteboard, and I don't understand why you can't just do just the top guy.
I'm going to explain this to you. This is why. If you
I know. I heard what you said on video, but what I'm saying is, couldn't you always give?
All right.
You said the name.
Every bracket in the world goes from 2 to 4 to 6. No, I'm sorry. 2, 4, 8, 16, 32, 64, 128, and then whatever 128 times 128 is, or plus, time, whatever.
Okay, so let me ask you a question. I saw that the bracketing took time.
Well,
if you just had the whiteboard and you literally just always gave the bye to the lightest guy in the class, couldn't you just get it down? The bottom guy arm wrestles? No?
Yes, but well, yeah, you could, but you don't want to do that. You don't want to give a guy a bye from the Sweet 16 to the Elite 8 or the Elite 8 to the Final 4. You have to get the buys out immediately. And this is for everybody in the history of the world. The buys, every first round is to get it to one of those numbers, right? It doesn't matter. You give me a number. Give me any number in the world. Between 200, right? So every single match in the first round, when it's over, and it's going to be all throughout the bracket in different parts of that 4-man bracket, right? You want to give the same amount of buys in the top quarter, in the middle quarter, in the, all 4 of the quadrants you want to give the proper buys to. Every one of those first round matches in that 200-man bracket is going to get that bracket to 128 when the first round's over. It does not matter. It's a fact.
I was just wondering if there's any way to bypass actually using a bracket. And
there is not.
That.
Yeah. Well, we can use the bracket. But what you must do is, regardless of the first and second rounds, you must fill in every block from the top down perfectly. So you go, they're here. And then all of a sudden there's these retarded legs over here that are all trying to get to that even number. You must in line. So when you do that, you have to know that you have no idea exactly where the bye will be, except when you see the 200-man bracket, you're going to see that the 4th heaviest guy is arm wrestling the 5th heaviest guy in the first round to get him over there to the top 4 of the second round. It's just the way it is. So I understand, but here's what's awesome is that the next time there will be a projector on the whiteboard that has the bracket beautifully there. And what everybody really wants to see is that the highest place to put a name has the lightest guy, and that it just goes down. Sometimes it's over here. It doesn't matter, but it goes straight down. And I've flirted with it. Please know that when I do one of these things for you people, I 100% think about all the retarded questions that I'm going to get.
Well, here's what I want to know. Why in the world do you even have tournaments where people have to diet to get into weight classes?
Here's why.
Because you can do this and just have the guy who's closest to the next guy in weight arm wrestle, and you still get roughly the top 4 would be the top 4 differentiated weights. You'd have
I agree.
A middle,
I agree.
a heavy,
I
and
agree.
a super.
However, if you really want to think about it, if you had 9 176ers and 11 195ers, right? If you did my bracket, the heaviest of those 176 guys, meaning the 176.999 guy, right, is going to actually in the first round arm wrestle the lightest guy in the 195s, which would be maybe a guy that weighed about 187. And no one knows that until it's all worked out. So in tournaments, a 165-pound guy that has 3 guys in his class would rather stay in the 165s than fuck around in the 187s with the 13 guys in that class, even though there's 4 or 5 guys in the 187s that only weigh 171. Right? I mean, so, but listen, here's the thing. Arm wrestlers at the pro level, meaning once they learn how to it and they're accustomed to the arm wrestling thing, they become the biggest pussies that have ever lived. And they are so scared to arm wrestle. It's unbelievable. And
okay, for what, can I say something? For once, I'm going to say what you say.
I don't give a fuck.
Me neither.
From a content creator, that format, if I want content, some exciting arm wrestling, and I'm looking for efficient, fast, and easy, my God, it seems so simple.
Tell me I'm a genius. Tell me I'm a genius.
Well, I love it. And I get some arm wrestlers may not, but if I want content, man, that seems like an easy way to get some good matches.
I thought it was a great, like, I imagine that those arm wrestlers, I would be happier, and I will be in the future, when these tournaments are truly about competition, because the tournaments that we're having now are truly about participation, right? And that's what we want from these seminars, right? It's not that there's only one Corey West there that day, right? But for everybody else, it was a great place to leave your ego and be around the guys that you think know what they're talking about, and they're there for you, actually working hard for you. So when it's participation, we try to lessen the competition. And that's the format from here going out with the true state championships. However, don't get it twisted. As soon as that money, because I'm keeping all the money right now. I'm killing them, Gary. I am killing them. But eventually the money's going to be so good that even at these true state championships, the final four or the elite eight is going to get $200. And then the final four gets $500 and the recognition of being the light, middle, heavy, and super heavyweight winners. And then we just continue on. When that is done, we will have everybody. And then you think about the Super Bowl of our event, which will pay the Sweet 16 $1,000. The Elite Eight, another $1,000. The Final Four, another $1,000. And then, bam, now we're talking about a 314-man bracket. And it is on. If you want to really put arm wrestling on the map, we should have a tournament in Vegas 4 years from now, because of our format, that has 6,014 competitors, and it's the entire 4 days in Vegas to work yourself through that bracket in order to win.
Like you were talking about the poker, you know.
Because here's the thing.
Some people know they can't win, but they want to participate in the greatest events of poker.
Right. Like, if you give me the two best poker players of all time and you put them head to head, for us, unless you love poker, you're not that worried about that. But you give me a situation where it's total random luck and strategy all mixed up, because there's so many people, there's no way to predict really who's going to win, because there's too many obstacles, right? Yeah. Devon Larratt's got to pull Michael Todd on Wednesday. He's also Wednesday night, he's got to pull Dave Chafee on Friday, Thursday morning. There's Jerry Carteret as he's working himself. So he's digging too, just like we all are, in every single one of those quadrants trying to get there. So it's just the best way. It's the only way, I think, to get ESPN or somebody committed to something like the World Series of Poker, which is not about poker. It's about the unbelievable amount of people that make it almost impossible, and luck, if you could possibly pull this off.
What do we do when Albert says you can't tell him he can't film?
Yeah, I don't know. I have no fucking idea.
He's going to go on Facebook in Vegas, and he's going to crush our whole thing.
Dude, he's not crushing me anymore. He's not crushing me anymore, because I'm done with Albert. I'm done.
I was just trying to be funny. Hey, I gotta go. We'll do this again.
All right. I got a story about my relationship with Leonard and Denise and why it took the plummet and all the ins and outs in it. And I'd like, after this, for you to interview Leonard and Denise. And then I'd like to have someone like Bob Brown be a mediator and come up with a judgment whether I owe Leonard and Denise money or do they owe me money.
Is this about T-shirts?
Yes, we need to. We need. And listen, not only do we need to talk about the T-shirts, but just to set the story straight, Denise sent the trophies to me, correct address. Then Denise shows up to my house. And while we are both there, we cannot get the T-shirts that Mr. Harkless has then delivered. So
okay,
I really got to tell the story because and listen, I'm open to losing and having to pay a civil penalty. Financial penalty.
My God.
We need a panel. Yeah, we need a panel. We need a panel of maybe 3 because I don't trust Bob Brown to be the only one. We need 3 very sensible people to argue. And listen, if I win, I'll kick both of them in the ass as my financial gain. I don't want, unless they want to pay me money. But if I lose, then they will get whatever reparations and 100% guarantee they'll get. If they win money, they'll get the money. Okay, can we do this? Can we have this Judge Judy thing? Listen, this is what we need.
That's mine.
I want to do this. That's kind of funny that you said, okay, I got to go.
All right, you're the man. Spot's looking nice. Everything's looking good behind you.
Yeah, I'm going to paint the room. I'm working on it.
I love it.
Who's our sponsors?
Why would you ask such a thing? Because you see me eating this Western Survivor beef jerky?
Oh, he messaged me. I forgot to get back to this guy. Hey,
don't worry about it.
Where's my beef jerky? Where's my beef jerky?
I took care of everything.
So we got beef jerky. We got Beast Bud.
Bacon bits, beef bits.
Beef bits. All right. We got
teriyaki. We got sweet Slim Jims.
Oh, bro. Where's my care package? Sorry, my sponsor. Send me a message again because I want my care package.
He's good. I will take Gary's. I told him that I would give you yours, so he doubled me up.
So, an update. You said, I told you, Gabriel said he's switching on the comments. I haven't talked to him, but on the comments.
Gabriel
said he's switching to Devon Larratt, bud.
Prime example
Devon
of
Larratt,
you dropping the ball. You dropping the ball.
Don't upset your sponsor for your TV show.
What is wrong with Gabriel, man? Listen, Gabriel, I love you, and I am ready to roll, baby. You are not the CBD guy. You're the real guy.
Okay, we'll get that, Gabriel. I guess this whole sponsorship thing, I'm not Gabriel. Okay.
We want you, Gabriel. We love you. Gabriel, call us. Be like Western Survivor.
Okay, just a quick follow-up for the people at home. Yes, we left you hanging on Pulling John content. You can answer the kid. What's the kid want?
You see how I handle this, right? Yeah, you can have whatever you want.
We will catch back up. We will catch back up to the Pulling John stuff. Shout out to Christian Binnie. Sent me a message saying he remembers the first day he met Sevon. And apparently you're leaving out some details. Christian says he has more to the story, more fun stuff.
Yeah, listen, unlike Christian, hanging out with me and Sevon was not the highlight of my life. So I categorize the shit that I remember, okay? To Christian, he's in the Super Bowl hanging out with Dan Marino. I get it. For me, it was Tuesday, baby. It was Tuesday. I don't know. What did I leave out?
I don't know. He didn't message me.
Okay.
I mean, he didn't give me details.
Okay.
A follow-up from the last show with the whole video debacle. We got a new
hold on. The follow-up from the last show should have been how amazing the Texas event was
Yeah.
And how to this date, you have never been more satisfied with an event than the Texas event.
Speaking of, I have to follow through because I hadn't quite clearly defined my thoughts on it. But this is just advice from me
to you.
Hold 1 second on that. Hold 1 second. All right. Let me. This better be good.
This fucking better be good.
Okay, so I'm using Artem and Todd Hutchins as an example. Artem is a content creator. He brought it down Todd Hutchins, and those videos are getting good airplay. If I were Todd Hutchins and I wanted to have a business doing seminars, I wouldn't want the entire seminar on the internet. So my advice to you is...
Whoa. Todd Hutchins does not want to make money doing seminars. Okay, move on to the next one.
My point is, like, I film the seminar. I should only tease it. Like, if you want to do more seminars, why do we want to put the entire seminar on the internet? Like, shouldn't we just create promo videos to create?
Everything is already on the internet. The experience, the daily experience is what we're looking for. The day of, everybody's cool. This is awesome. All the guys that we thought that we owed something to, all the guys that we look up to, the ladies, all the people that we would do anything for are actually here doing whatever they can do to make us happy. You can't get that by clicking on the internet. You can't have me slide by and give you the elbow dap and tell you that you're 20 years away from ever beating the champ. You can't get it. So I don't care who films any of that seminar. My seminar changes every day, just like my politics, just like my taste buds. I don't know what to tell you.
So it doesn't matter?
No.
Okay. I thought you would.
What a dream come true Todd Hutchins is for a guy like Artem. So, because not only does he possess the most unbelievable resume and super articulate with this situation, he is also so comfortable in his own skin that he has no problem sharing it with the world, because he understands that along with the philosophy and theory, you got to have the coordination and the intelligence to put it all together, right? So you take all that and then you package it up, and he tells you, hey, yo, my money's good. All I want to do is come hang out in South Florida because my cousin's nephew is playing a volleyball game there. So when I'm there, no problem, my man. If there's any way for me to help you get some likes, get some subscribers, I am in. So the key component to this is how unbelievably gift wrapped Todd Hutchins was for a guy like Artem. And I think that Todd Hutchins is pretty much open for business, and he doesn't cost a lot, and he is well worth it. And if he ever needs money, he can charge more and care more about where the content's going.
And even though you can watch it, most people would still pay to hang out with Todd Hutchins.
If he's in your 2 hour time frame, I got news for you. You can go to one of the old ROTNs and have fun and spend $100. You could go to Leonard and Denise's tournament at the county fair, spend $150 time you left that damn place. Or you could come to Waxahachie, Texas, and spend $100, or really Oregon, Baltimore, Arkansas, Louisiana, New Mexico, California, SoCal, and NorCal, they've all booked. So these things are happening all year, once a month, until I get just greedy enough to flip it back and go twice a month. But most likely there's going to be 10 more of these for the year. And in my opinion, your $100 could never be more well spent than with that format, that organization.
And hanging out, getting to meet John Brzenk, getting to meet Travis, getting to meet Michael Todd, Michelle Dugan, Jeff Hale. No amount of content on the internet would change the fact that I would want to hang out with you guys. So I'd pay my $50 and come, right? That's the point.
You pay your $50 in Waxahachie, you're going to pay your $100 in Portland and from here on out.
But the point is, I get it. I would still want to come meet all of you people, even though I could potentially watch a video.
And you're going to see us evolve into better. I mean, if you watch the very first level 1 seminar that Greg ever taught, I am sure it was not as good as the 18th one he taught, and then so on and so forth.
Okay, point taken. One of the fun developments out of there is a t-shirt idea with a weird video guy. A weird video guy t-shirt. Because weirdo video guy. So that potentially could be something we put out. Someone busted my balls because I did not ask you about Corey West in the comments. You gripped up with him, which to me, I love what you do. It's like 100%. You immediately go into like show mode, like having fun.
What other? I mean, what good does it do me to do anything but that?
Hope you like the content. Thanks for stopping by. Please leave a comment, like, share, and subscribe. Now click that little bell icon so you get notified. This was Gary Roberts and Travis Bagent live.
Damn it!
Do something else. Don't ever say them 2 names to me.